After this session, the student will be able to properly set and use hydraulic flow management, including how to access the settings screen in TMC, how to set the individual SCV flow rate, and why adjusting the SCV flow rate will benefit the operator.
To view the hydraulic display screen, use the rotary knob and scroll to the top or bottom box. Then push in the rotary knob to bring up the main menu. Use the rotary knob to scroll up or down to identify the hydraulic valve icon. Push in the rotary knob one time to select that menu. Now we are currently viewing the hydraulic display screen. Within this screen, you can currently see each individual valve and what their current time detent settings are and flow rates. To make any adjustments to the hydraulic valve settings, you'll notice the picture in the right-hand corner next to the hard key. Press the hard key one time to further expand the menu and make adjustments. To make any adjustments to your hydraulic valve flow rates, you'll notice the picture of the hydraulic valve icon located next to the hard key. Press the hard key one time to expand the view and functionality of the hydraulic valves. Within this screen, you can now make adjustments to each individual valve. For example, utilize the rotary knob and scroll to the hydraulic valve you'd like to make adjustments to. Then push in on the rotary knob one time to bring up that valve's main menu. Currently, we are looking at valve 2, in which we can change or adjust the percent of flow for the retract rate of that valve, percent of flow for the extend rate of that valve, the time detent or continuous flow, as well as the priority valve setting. To make any adjustments within this hydraulic valve number 2, use the rotary knob to scroll to the function you'd like to change, and then push in the rotary knob one time. For example, I will now adjust the hydraulic valve rate down to a lower percent. Once you've identified the valve rate you'd like to keep, press in the rotary knob one time to save that value. To adjust the time detent, scroll down with the rotary knob to the icon and push in the rotary knob one time. The box is now turned red, which means you can make adjustments to that setting. Simply use the rotary knob to scroll up or down to now set your time detent. To save that setting, press the rotary knob in one time. When making adjustments to each individual hydraulic valve, simply use the rotary knob to scroll and highlight the particular valve to adjust. Then, push in the rotary knob one time to select that valve. To adjust the percent of flow for the retract rate or the extend rate, simply use the rotary knob to scroll to either one of those options and then push in the rotary knob one time. When the value is flashing, you can then use the rotary knob to scroll up or down to adjust the percent flow rate for that setting. Once you've identified the percent flow rate to save, simply push the rotary knob in one time and the value will stop flashing. To adjust the percent flow for the extend, scroll down to the 100%, push in the rotary knob one time, and once again scroll down to adjust the percent flow. And push in on the rotary knob to save that value. To adjust your time detent, scroll down one time, push in the rotary knob, and now scroll up or down to adjust the time detent for that valve. This will allow the valve to remain open or allow flow for a specific amount of time. Push in the rotary knob to save that value. Once you have made all the adjustments to the hydraulic valve 3, you may then use the escape button to return back to the hydraulic menu.